Hi, this is Fernando with 20funnels.com, and today I'm going to be talking about funnels and how you can associate your funnels with social proof. Let me show you first of all what exactly is social proof. When a person is in a situation when they are unsure of the correct way to behave, they will often look to others for cues concerning the correct behavior. In other words, what this means is that when someone is not sure what to do when they land on your website, on your funnel, and your landing page, they are not sure what to do, whether they should sign up or not. If they see others doing that, if they see others signing up with it, then they're more likely going to do the same. And for that reason, as you can see at the bottom of this page, on the left side, this is a type of social proof. This is a reassurance to the visitor that other people are taking advantage of this offer and they should be doing the same. So basically, you can subscribe to this service where it's called social proof, and they can arrange to put this on your website, so where you're going to be showing people that are taking action on your website so you can push others into taking the same action. So how we can take social proof marketing to your funnels, to your real estate funnels. And this is something that I want to show you how you can do this with 20funnels.com. So here is one funnel that we have, which is about home sellers. And this is something that a home seller will be reading when they're looking to find the value of the property. And obviously, we also given them some other reports about, not only about the price of the house, but also what improvements they should do before selling their house. And basically, we're giving them a good offer in addition of giving them what's their home worth. But what we add the social proof to this, it is by showing them about the homes that we're selling in the area. So as they're reading this, the copy of this funnel, they're also watching something that is pushing them into taking action, which is saying, we are selling homes and you should sign up with us. So if you ask yourself, how is this going to help you? There is not a real way how to connect this with people answering to your ads or to your funnels, but it is another way to market something where you are going to be able to show them that others have acted, others have done sign for the what you're asking them to do, and basically they got great results. They end up selling their house, and this is what we're showing. So for that reason, I think this is something that can work out in many ways on the funnels that we're creating with 20funnels.com. So to show you how you can do this on your funnels, let's go straight to the platform. This is the funnel platform for that particular sales page, this is the sales page for homes. Basically, they're asking for people. They're asking us to give them a value of the property, plus we're giving them some extra stuff. So we go to the platform of this particular funnel, and if you have 20funnels.com, you will find this inside your system. And this is the area where you're going to be able to change anything that you want over here. Obviously, everything is editable. You can put new pictures, put your different things that you want to put in here. But to put the social proof on the left side, first of all, you must create images that are exactly that, the social proof. Let me show you how I did that. So basically, we took an image and we changed the text, and so as simple as going to my MRS and seeing all the houses that we sold in the last few years, on the last 2 years or 3 years, and I take the addresses of these houses and basically transfer the information to here. So this is what I want people to see: the big sold sign, which is S with the red letters with SOLD, the price, and obviously the city. I want them to see that the cities that we're working are the same cities where their where the houses are. So I wanted to see that we are working on the same area. So once you create something like this, you save this, and they're interchangeable. You know, you can change the city, you can change the address, you can change the price, and then you can create, in this case, I created a total of 11 houses that we sold, and they have different areas, and obviously they were different prices. So once we save those images, the next step that we did, I saved them all in my computer. So basically each image is right here. So we created this for each city. We have a total of 11. So once we have this, the next step is, so we go to the platform, to the main platform for the site itself, for the funnel. And this is the place where we're going to put the images on the left side. To do this, we actually, you have to understand how layers work. Layers are different things that you can put on top of the main page, the main funnel, which is in this case this part. So if you want to look at this as a preview, you're going to see that this is what it looks when everything is published online. So, and everything is cool on this. So I want to make sure that I want to put the funnel at the bottom part, and you don't see this on my computer right now, but it's coming on here. And so we add the layers. So picture number 1 is one layer, which is the picture for one city. Picture number 2 is the picture in the other city. Picture number 3, and so on, all the way until we get to picture number 11. So we put the pictures in there on 11 different layers. So whenever you're creating a layer, you can put a new layer, and you can say picture number 12. Once you click that, picture number 12 is going to come here. Then you turn it on here. Once you turn it on, then now you have layer number 12 on. So nothing else is, think about this. The whole thing over here is completely blank. There is nothing in here. When you have picture number 12 layer, then you have to put something in here, because obviously it's going to be nothing in there. So we can put the image here. So basically you can put the image, and then once you do that, let me just show you very quickly. Let's say this is the image I want to put. Okay, and so now in layer number 12, this is the image it's going to show. But at the same time, I also have to tell this image to turn on and turn off as I needed to. So now I go to actions right here. Once I go to actions, while this picture number 12 is light up, I'm gonna go to actions, and let me get rid of this. Actions mean triggers and behaviors for each page. So I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna create a new trigger by adding over here, and tell him that as an example, the trigger will be by time, and when 50 seconds has passed, the behavior will be to show picture number 11. In my case, I will go and I put a new layer. I will say the trigger will be time, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go to 55 seconds, because this will be the next picture after 55 seconds, and I want to show picture number 12, the one I just put. Obviously I don't want to do that, because this is not going to work. And then we also have to do the same thing to turn it off 5 seconds later. So in order for me to show you this in a little bit more detail, I'm going to get away from doing any changes to this, and I'm going to show you in another funnel so you can see it in a more basic manner. Okay, So let me show you how these things work and how this thing works in a more basic funnel. So we're creating this funnel, okay? This is something that is on the works. It's not completed yet, but it's simple. It's got a picture, it's got some text, and it's got different boxes here that people will click on it, so you can go to the next step. If you want to look at preview of this, this is how it's going to look once it's finished. Obviously, it's not completed yet, but I'm going to show you how this thing works in a preview manner. So when I'm trying to get somebody to click on here, I want to buy now, because the question is, are you looking to buy a home in the next whatever 3 6 months, 6 to 12 months, whatever, and if somebody wants to buy now, so when they click on this, I want to create a layer. So this is what we did. We created one layer, and it's called I want to buy now, which is exactly that. When I turn the layer on, this is what I created. See, this is the layer. So for this, I just simply use a panel just like this. You know, obviously I did everything I had to do, put the text, and then put all this, and obviously those buttons also going to have different layers, but I don't want to confuse you for right now. I just want you to see how when somebody click on this box, I want this to appear in a different layer. The layer is called I want to buy now. So once I'm finished with this, and I want to go to the preview, I want to show you how it works. So now this is going to look just exactly how it's looking on the website. Somebody's going to click on that, and that layer is going to come on. In this case, when somebody clicks on the X, the layer goes off. Okay, but we are not talking about this type of layer. We're talking about social proof right now. So this is what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how we can create a social proof box here. So we're going to start with the layer number 1, and we're going to create a new layer. Okay, and I'm going to call this number 1. Okay, so now that I have a new layer, I'm going to turn it on right here where it says select. I'm going to turn it on. So now when I have this thing on, that means that I'm creating whatever I want to create on this layer. So I'm going to put an image. Okay, just any image. I'm going to put it right here, and let me just go with this one. Okay, I want to make it smaller. So remember, this is going to be the image that you are going to create for the house that you sold, or somebody downloaded your ebook, or somebody is purchased a home with you, whatever. You're going to put that image right here. So you want this layer to come on and off, and then add another layer to it, so it can keep switching on and off as it goes. How many pictures you want to put in there. Like in the case that I showed you, was 11 pictures. So now I want to make sure that I have this highlighted. Okay, see, this is highlighted, this is not highlighted. I'm going to highlight this first. So if you're following along with me trying to do this, and within your funnels, you need to highlight this and go to actions. Take this thing out of the way. You can even close it. All right, now we're going to do a page trigger. So we're going to go a page trigger, and let me delete this because it's something that we did before. So this is how it's going to look for you if you're doing for the first time. Page trigger. So we're going to add a trigger, and I want on time. I want this to come on time. As soon as somebody comes, let's say 3 seconds, as soon as somebody comes to this website, I want to show this picture, which is number 1. Okay, then for that reason, the next step I have to take is I want to turn it off. So to turn it off, I have to do a layer trigger. So I add one, same thing, time, and then this is going to come on 3 seconds. I want 5 seconds later, I want this thing to hide number 1. So basically it comes on at 3 seconds, and 5 seconds later this thing hides itself. So basically that's one part of the social proof. So now we're going to go back to layers, and now we're going to deselect layers, which is one, which is this one. So now it disappears. Okay, so that's how it works. So we're going to put layer number 2. So we're going to create a new layer, and this is going to be called number 2. I'm going to turn it on. You have to turn it on. Now let's put another picture there. Let's put this one. Okay, since so remember, this is going to be the one that you're trying to use on your social proof. Whatever it is that you're going to create, this is where it's going to go. So while I have the picture highlighted, I'm going to go to actions, and I want to do a page trigger. Okay, just like we did this one. We're going to add another one, and obviously it's going to be for time. So since this is coming on 3 seconds and it's shutting off 5 seconds later, that's basically after it shuts off. So I'm going to turn this on 7 seconds, for example, and I want to show number 2, which is this page. At the same reason, I want to add another layer trigger, and I'm going to say in time, when this thing comes on in 7 seconds, I want it to be on for 5 seconds. And I want to hide 5 seconds later, number 2. Okay, I hope you follow up. If you need to go back in this video and kind of check what I just did, just go back, just follow this thing. So then you can in this case, now you can add another layer. You can put 11, 20, 30 pictures, 30 layers, and you can tell everything the same. So I'm going to turn this layer off, so it's gone. So everything is off, then everything is off, and now I'm going to save it. Now, when I preview it, I should be able to see those pictures come on here. So now we're going to see it live in action. So it's going to come on, and it's going to come off, and then it's going to come on, and that's how the process works. So once you have it done, those are going to be the pictures, and basically they're going to come on and off as the second times that you put in there, and basically you have to put it in a orderly way, the right timing. And also the picture has to be on the right location. So as somebody is moving along, the picture is always going to be in the same place. So this also is good for mobile. It will be showing on mobile as well. So this is how we create social proof. So now let's talk about and what other ways you can use social proof on your funnels. And I'll give you an example of what I was thinking about doing next. And this is going to be for my first-time home buyer funnel. So basically, if somebody lands on here, it's going to be a first-time home buyer, and whether they're debating whether they should put their email address here or whatever, I can have something coming on here, which is basically maybe 10 or 15 pictures. And I'm going to go back to my CRM and find the last 15 people that sign up for this ebook. So I'm just going to use their first name, and I'm going to put John, recently requested ebook. Then the next one will be Mike, recently requested ebook. And the next one will be James, recently requested ebook. So as the person reading this funnel, they're going to be seeing this on the side, and that is a way how you can use social proof to convince people that are unsure how to behave when they landed on your funnel, and because they'll be looking for maybe reassurance that others are doing the same thing. They're requesting the ebook, and for that reason they should go ahead and do that themselves. So that's how social proof works. Social proof marketing is a new concept because of social media. It's a new concept for marketing for real estate. Not too many people are using this, but obviously we're trying to be ahead of the pack, and this is something that I hope is going to help you. Social proofing your funnels so you can get a higher conversion. Thank you and have a great day.